Good morning. Welcome. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Sorry. This is Lorraine Pursell, your host for Body Talk Friday. It's Friday. Those of you in the U.S., I hope you had a wonderful, loving, gracious Thanksgiving holiday. And let's tune into our body. Maybe you have some regret about the things you ate yesterday. I actually did pretty well. I have a little puffy eyes from too much salt, I think. But anyway, let's begin by breathing white light energy in through the top of our head and down, 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 down through our body. Just hold on a second. Listening to Joe Dispenza and Gaia. I'm here with you every Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern at facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell MA. My sister's here. Good morning, my sister. Love, love, love. So breathe in the white light energy from the top of your head and see it swirling through your 50 trillion cells. We have 50 trillion cells all the way down into Mother Earth. Breathe in. Energizing, innervating all of your cells, all of your cells, all of your cells, waking them up, waking them up, waking them up, going down, and then we're going to deposit this white light energy into Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all you do for us. We love you. Yes, 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 yes. Another deep breath. This is where the Earth Angel Nation comes to ground and remember who we are so that we bring ourselves back to center. We always will lose ourselves a little bit until we are aware, and then we bring ourselves back. So this is where the Earth Angel Nation comes and grounds and remembers and comes back. Grounds and remembers and comes back. So another deep breath. On Mondays, I take you into the quantum field of all possibilities. Vicky, the quantum field of all possibilities. And we actually spend time with your dream in the quantum field. I am all about paying attention to your dreams. I believe our dreams and our desires are how our higher being speaks to us. And it is most important that we pay attention to these, because as we don't, we're just continuing with our life on a turn cycle, never stopping, never stopping. I was just hearing from Joe Dispenza that our brain is creative, our mind is creative, and so the bad experiences that we think happen to us, we don't even have the same brain as we did then. So a lot of the things that we think happened to us didn't happen to us. It's us trying to, and you can feel it too. The longer I'm on this path, the more I can feel it. When I go back and I try to retrieve, it's like, really? Just let it go, let it go. Don't be defined by your past, is what I'm trying to say. That's what Joe was saying. Don't be defined by your past. Don't be defined by your past. Let your past be your past. And now what do you want to create? Because in all reality, that is what he was saying. Denise, good morning. What if we are shut? What? Yes, okay. What if we shut our dreams off to memory? Very good, good, good question, Denise. What if we shut our dreams off to memory? So I'm thinking I'm knowing what you're saying with that question. Let me know if I've got it right, Denise. So that means you shut off your memory, and so you shut off your dreams because of it? Or I think that might be where you're going with that. Because when we've had traumatic things happen to us, we do tend to shut down, right? Shut down. So it's our invitation to know that we are the creators of our lives. And so when you feel like you're not connected to your dreams, that's one of the big reasons I do this, is because we can get our dreams lost. Denise, do I have that right? When we've had really, I shouldn't even say bad, we've had events that have happened to us, that have been so traumatic that we shut ourselves down. We also shut ourselves down to our dreams. Do I have that right, Denise? So it is the bravest thing in the world to come back and start to trust again that we can have our dreams. It is the bravest thing to open up again to dreams, because those events, yes, okay, great. Those events, we have to shut down because we need to heal and let our mind heal and let our brain heal and to have some time to heal. And then we get to a point where it's just, you know what, I'm ready to expand again. I want more from my life than this closed little life that I have created for myself. All of us have been there, Denise. All of us in this group have been there. Probably all humans too, but not all humans will open up again. Denise, as a child, I stopped remembering dreams. Okay, so dreams, I'm not talking about the dreams that in your sleep. Okay, I'm not talking about those dreams. I'm talking about the desires that come up. Like, I want a better life. I want more money. I want a good relationship. Those kinds of dreams. And so what I do in my deeper work, in my programs, is I go into the inner child. What is the inner child? What are the memories that you remember in your earliest childhood dreams? Because all of our power, actually, I believe, go back to those earliest dreams, the ones that you had when you first arrived on the planet. Because I believe when we arrived on the planet, we were so connected to Source. We knew our infinite, our infinity. We knew our limitlessness. So in my deeper work, we go back to our earliest dreams. And Denise, if you can go there, what were the dreams that you had? That's a place to start. But what often happens as we, as good earth angels, we, give our lives to our families, we give our lives to our children, we give our lives to our husbands or our partners, and we lose ourselves. I've had many people on here say that they've lost themselves. So I completely lost myself. That's how I began this path. So working my way back, good morning, Sean, working my way back to my desires, because it takes so much courage. Everyone on this live stream will tell you it's taken us so much courage. That's why we keep coming back here and practicing this together. It takes so much courage to open up and receive our dreams again. Okay, what is my desire? What is my dream? What is my dream? What is that thing that I remember at 12? I knew what I wanted to do. And it was to help other people feel better about themselves, because I felt so terrible about myself. It took me this long to be doing that, but I've always been an uplifter. I think you probably are too, because those of us who are uplifters, we tend to be the sensitive and the ones that get hurt. And yesterday it was so interesting, because as I was sitting around Thanksgiving dinner with my grandchildren and my son, I could feel my mind coming in with these expectations, and I would say, is that my thought? And it wasn't. It was bullshit conditioning, what Don Miguel Ruiz calls, I don't know what I can't remember right now what he calls it, but it's the conditioning, domestication, he calls it, domestication. The domestication that just comes in from being in society, being in families, right? And then my grandson said that the turkey tasted dry. And I could feel this choice. It was like a very real choice. Do I want to get upset about that, or just go, whose thought is that? And so I just go, probably because I left it in too long. And I didn't get offended. It was like, if I had picked that up, that would have been me jumping into the domestication. And I just was able to observe, stand back. Am I aware? That's the biggest question Rhonda Byrne says to ask. Am I aware? Am I aware? Because if we are aware, we can actually see ourselves making those choices. Am I going to pick that one up? No, it's not even, it's out here. It's available for me to jump there if that feels familiar. But do I want to keep reinforcing that familiar path, or do I want to have a newer, more open? So I was able to go, yeah, it was a little dry. Instead of going, you offended me with my food. I hope this is all making sense, because to me it's all clicked together, you know. So we come back here every Monday and Friday to remember our desire and have the courage to open again to our desire. Hey, Kathy, good morning. To have the courage to open again, because it does take courage, Denise. We're all with you on that. It does take courage. And here you will find a community where we tap into our dream. And we have the courage together to feel that dream and experience it in our mind as if it's happening already, which from all the studying I've done, because I've been a great student of quantum physics, that's all it takes, is for us to feel it as if, and then universe goes, oh, you want more of that? We'll give you more of that. Instead of when we dwell on our past, when we dwell on the trauma, and for a while you kind of need to do that, right? When something's happened to you to protect yourself. But there comes a point where you're like, I want to get on with my life. And so in that sense, we can open up, and that's what we do here together, while honoring, you know, where we are at different stages. But I personally have become a master manifester from practicing this, and it is so phenomenal to know that we are the creators. We are the creators. So with that, let's just deeply go in and just maybe put your hand on your heart and your stomach. Tap in as we breathe in white light to Mother Earth. And know that you are the creator of your life. The universe gives you what you focus on. What you focus on expands. So if you focus on what we desire, we will create that. If we focus on our past, we will create more traumatic events, more things that are vibrationally equal to that. And that doesn't take away what happened to you, but remember what Joe said, it's clinical, that 50% of our thoughts are created. We've made them up because our brains are creative. They continue to make new, like new spins on what happened to us. And the defining moment when I realized that was true was when I said, you know, my parents, I changed my story about my past. My parents loved me immensely. They did everything in their power to enhance my prodigy. And, you know, I had the greatest life growing up. I had the greatest childhood. And then as soon as I said that, I started declaring it, I realized that that was the reality. And so we have all these different realities that we can choose to step on. And I chose to step on that one. And it changed everything. I realized that those things that I said that was the childhood that I wanted were actually true. My parents did love me immensely. They did do everything in their power to increase my prodigy. And I had the most wonderful childhood. So when you come from that place, there's so much power. Because then you actually retrain your brain to think in those ways. So what do we want our past to be like? You can actually change it by how you view those things and events that for most people would stop you and make arrested development, and you would be going down, and then you would get disease. And I believe that these things that we entertain, if they are not bringing harmony to our body, bring disharmony and dis-ease to our body. So I focus on a Monday. My intention for the week was ease and peace and calm. ease and peace and calm. And so I just embodied that all week long. And it really helped me. It helped me pull me back from something that was very uncomfortable on Wednesday. Vicki, I was trying to have a short Thanksgiving with my brother because he had to work. First since COVID was with upstairs neighbors have been bouncing a basketball on my ceiling and slamming cupboard doors for weeks. I couldn't hold it in. I couldn't have 1 hour with my brother without the disturbance. Please send prayers today. Today is a new day, and I'm praying for answers. Yes, okay. So what I'm getting for you, Vicki, with this is, yes, I know it's annoying, and how can you feel about it that will not annoy you? Because you can't control them. And so as soon as we think that that's the only way we're going to be happy. Remember when I was in my shitty apartment, Vicki? You were back with me then. When people were leaving their dog poop all over, and there were domestic violence, not arguing upstairs, not violence, but arguing upstairs, on the verge of violence. And I had to find a way to still send light and love to those people and change the way I thought about it. So instead, what I started doing was coaching the people upstairs, and when they were in their shouting matches right above my bed, I would call them, and I would say, you know, you need to reel this in, or I'm going to have to call the police. And think about your daughter next door, what she's feeling while she's hearing all of this. So I would actually coach them through it. And the people with the dog poop, I would just send them light and love, light and love, light and love, light and love, light and love. And yes, there was another part of me that was grumbling about it. But things don't change until we change. Things don't change until we change. So Vicki, if you could think about bouncing the basketball upstairs, I mean, you know, maybe first go up and, you know, maybe bring them cookies so that they're on your side, and then ask them, you know, if there's another time, you know, get them to be your friend. If there's another time they could bounce the basketball, or maybe bounce the basketball downstairs because it's really loud. And if not, but be careful when you set this up that you're not setting yourself up for more problems. So maybe when the basketball is bouncing, isn't that wonderful? I have this vivacious child upstairs, and I can take that rhythm and I can incorporate it in my body, because as it's just imploding on you. And here's the other part of this, Vic, is this is a move up from the mold. Maybe there's another place that you need to go. And I hate to say that, but you're not going to change these neighbors. This place is kind of like a shit show, right? But it's a different shit show than the one you had before with the mold. So at least now you're in a no mold. But now you've got a new raft of situations. And your work is to harmonize with what you have, so that it's not destroying you, because the power is within you. We can't blame anybody. We cannot blame anybody. We cannot blame anybody. And then maybe look for another place. While you're actively sending love to your neighbors, sending them cookies, maybe inviting the boys down who are bouncing the basketball, get to know them, invite them down for, you know, cookies and milk or something. So there's so much we can do. And then you will notice this thing changing, is my point. It is our biggest work to surrender blame, complaining, anger, resentment, and find, okay, I'm in this situation now. How can I find the best of it? Abraham's quote yesterday was exactly that. As we find, I have it in my text to Janine. Make the best of it. When you make the best of whatever you're focused upon, make the best of the basketball bouncing, of the marijuana fumes, of the domestic fights. Make the best of it. When you make the best of whatever you're focused upon, your future will be better than your now. Your future will be better than your now. Right now, you're stuck in your now, but your future will be better than your now. If each moment you're making the best of what is, no matter what it is, no matter what it is, make the best of what is, no matter what is. You make the best of it. I'm going to read that one again because it's kind of confusing. If each moment you're making the best of what is, no matter what is, you make the best of it. Make the best of it. Make the best of it. Your future gets better and better and better and better. And we all know this because we've all seen this demonstrate out in our lives. Good morning, Artemia, beautiful. Thank you. I love how you call me Fairy Queen, and Celeste, I'm sorry, Giselle calls me Queen Mother. Vicky, I filed a noise complaint and I've talked to them. It's not the child, it's the grown man. Okay, so you have a unique and wonderful situation here. I would work that, and because right now you're at odds. You filed a noise complaint, so you are now at war. Okay, you've entered war. You entered war. So you're going to have to do a lot of work to backtrack out of this now and bring peace to your relationship with them because you've already filed the noise complaint. I'm not saying not to file the noise complaint, but just understand that now they're going to go and they're going to talk to them. Now they're going to get more belligerent, more than likely, because they sound like they're not evolved humans. Maybe this is their first or second lifetime. So, yeah, very unevolved. So I would keep sending peace and peace to yourself. Remember the crystal ball technique? Let's all do this right now together. Because when one of you brings something up, and Denise, this will be so good for you too if you're still with me here. When we have these issues, I developed this when I was in a situation where I don't even want to describe it. It was so unbearable that I had to do this to get through the day. Let's just put it that way. And because of me adopting this, it completely changed. So let's just imagine a crystal ball like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. And we're just going to throw all of our complaints in there. All of our complaints, all of our complaints, all of our complaints, all of our complaints. Just going to throw them all in that crystal ball. You're sitting in front of this crystal ball. You're throwing all those complaints in the crystal ball. So go ahead. And if after this exercise you think of more things, you can do it retroactively, okay? So just throw them all in, throw them all in, throw them all in, throw them all in, throw them all in. Every grievance, because the whole thing is it's hurting only us. So we need to put all those grievances into that crystal ball. So put it in, 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 put it in. Every person, place, thing, event, stick it in that crystal ball. So we're getting it out of us and into something else. And now we're going to throw light and love into that ball. Light and love, 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 light and love. Yes, 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 Vicki. Exactly. Light and love, light. Now we're going to throw it in there so much that you can't even see the stuff in there. And it's just so foggy and hazy and white because of all the light and love that you threw in there. Okay, so this situation, these situations, these human beings who need our love, because we are, honestly working on practicing unconditional love. It's not for everybody, but it is the way. It is the way, because when we don't, we feel that disharmony. That's why we feel so bad, because it's so contrary to what our inner being feels about these people. So all of these grudges, all of these bitternesses, all of these grievances, we're going to put them in this crystal ball. And now it's getting so light that it's actually lifting off the pedestal, because it's like a helium balloon, lifting, lifting, lifting. It's going up to God, all that is, source, infinite intelligence, whatever it is you believe, all the way up, 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 all the way up to God, because guess what? That's where it belongs. So when we're holding grievances, bitterness, resentment, and I do it too. It's like these thoughts come in, you know, and you're like, yeah, you know, and it's like, okay, we got to just surrender, surrender, surrender. Now, it's no longer in you, it's up there. Now, if in 5 seconds it comes back, you just do it again, okay? This situation where I was in, where I had to develop this, it was like every 5 minutes, every minute, every second, I had to, this person was so upsetting to me that I had to, every time I would, because your body goes into, I can't believe they, you know, and, you know, that thing. And as soon as we feel ourselves grabbing onto that, we've got to let it go again, because that is what implodes and causes us to have digestive issues, heart problems, difficulty breathing, the whole thing, and it just turns back on us. In fact, it gives us arthritis, it clogs our blood up. So our whole process here on earth is to have just clear, clean earth angel energy go through us, no matter what happens to us, no matter what. And okay, there is this one, oh my gosh, I have this up in my bathroom. This is the new one that I'm practicing. Do I have it here? Yes. I know I do. Okay, listen to this. Listen to this. This is Mike Dooley. Let's pretend just for today, all day long, throughout every moment, that life is easy, that everyone means well, and that time is on our side, okay? And let's pretend that we are loved beyond belief, that magic conspires on our behalf, and that nothing can ever hurt us without our consent. All right? And if we like this game, we'll play it tomorrow as well, and the next, and the next. And pretty soon, it won't be a game anymore, because life, for us, will become those things, just as it's become what it is today. Let's take a deep breath on that. Nothing can ever hurt us without our consent. This is the magic, you guys. This is the magic. This is the magic. This is the... This is the way out, because there will always be mean neighbors upstairs bouncing basketballs, and you can't even believe that someone is that unconscious. But they're there, Vicky, to drive in deeper your ability to unconditionally love. Now, it doesn't mean let them walk all over you, but if there's nothing you can do, and I imagine there's nothing you can do, because that whole apartment building, as far as I can tell, is filled with new souls. New souls. And you probably need to leave unless you want a real cement mixer of a life. But while you're there, use it to your benefit to deepen your unconditional love skills, because you're there. There's nothing you can do about that while you're looking for the next place. And now you know another thing to prepave. Okay, we want it to be mold free. We want to be with conscious neighbors, thoughtful neighbors. Okay. And then the other thing is to ask God, what is your lesson? What is your lesson? Another technique that I really love, and I use this like instantaneously all the time now. I'll notice my mind going, and I'll notice there's some tension in my body. My stomach is tight, so then I'll relax my stomach, relax my shoulders, just relax my body, and I surrender whatever that thing is. I don't even care to identify it. Just, it's there. It's there and it's moving and it's upsetting me. So I'm just relaxing my body and letting go. I don't even pay attention to what it is anymore, which is awesome. Don't even pay attention anymore. Oh. Don't even pay attention anymore. I love that. I'm getting so aware. And the question to ask, am I aware? Am I aware? Am I aware? I'm giving you the secrets. The secrets to get your way out of this life and have it become an easy life where everyone means well and that time is on your side and that you're loved beyond belief and that magic conspires on your behalf. Magic conspired on your behalf, Vicki, to get you into this place. Okay, now you have a new creation to make. And nothing can hurt you without your consent. And that soon as you practice this thing every day. What if you imagined that that guy upstairs meant well? What if you imagined that he meant well? And this compassion developed in your heart for him. This person that was such a problem for me back, let's see, in 2013. So what's that? 2013. Now I have such a heart of compassion for this person. I really, truly do, because I've worked it. Every time that person showed up in my life with a new thing that was upsetting, that I was like, I can't believe, you know, I would practice this again and again. Now I have such a heart of compassion. And what goes on in my mind now is a compassion for how tortured they are in their mind. And knowing that I've been there too. Maybe not the same exact situation, but just I understand, I get it. I understand, I get it. So, wow, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. This is how we glow in the dark. This is how we become this. I've actually had my client tell me that I glow. And we all do when we practice this and practice this and practice this and practice this. There's no other alternative. The truth is there's no alternative. We can't abide in that world. We can't. You know we can't. It's so against our nature that that's why we get diseases. So let's right now just surrender every burden that we've got. Let's just surrender it. Just surrender. Just feel it go down. Just feel it go down into the earth. 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 You're going to surrender all of the sticky energy down into Mother Earth. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And now let's just fill our life, fill our body with white light. Okay? The reason these hurt our body is because we're not supposed to be carrying it. We're meant to experience it and then learn to surrender it. That's what I've finally come to after my 70 years on this planet, is to just learn to surrender it. Learn to just surrender it. Oh, this one hurts. Woo, I'm just letting that one go. I'm not going to hold on to that one. And then you can actually be, and sometimes you have to clear the air. But for me, it's becoming less and less, because that's even the energy of justifying and defending myself. And even that doesn't work for me anymore. So I'm just getting more and more aware of this stuff that we pick up. And I'm not carrying it anymore. I'm transforming. I may look the same, but the insides of me are changing a lot. So Vicki and everybody, Vicki, I thank you so much for bringing this up, because it's such a juicy topic. We are confronted with it every day. And so Denise and Vicki, you've given me such a brilliant opportunity to share truth. You know, Jesus didn't come here to be idolized. Jesus came here to be an example. I feel like I'm going to cry right now with this. Jesus came here to be an example to us. Wow. To even say to those people who were nailing him up because he got it, that they could do no better. They were doing their best. That's what Mike Dooley means when he said that everyone means well. Those people who were nailing him to the cross meant well. They meant well. And Jesus saw that and said, Father, forgive them, because they know not what they do. This guy upstairs with the basketball, he knows not what he does. He's so unconscious. And just imagine that if you could ask God to show you into his life what happened to him to shut him down that much that he's not even aware of the person downstairs as he's bouncing the basketball. Like Denise was sharing, you know, he's so shut off to his dream that he can't even have compassion or empathy. That's prison. That is hell on earth. We have the opportunity to create heaven on earth, and I know that you know this. All of us who've been practicing this together, we know this. Let me catch up on the comments a little bit here. Oh, Kathy. As a child, I suspended my thoughts and feelings because I thought it was safe. It was a safe place where no one could see or feel them. Today, I do the same, except I pull them down when I need them. It's my quantum. Wow. Okay. So when you were a child, your safety was to take your dreams and put them up here where no one could find them. And so now that's still what you do. You access them up here. I gotta say, maybe I do a little bit of the same. You know, it's like creating that safety for us. That's brilliant, Kathy. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love that. Vicki, they haven't got it yet. Next step, the police, because the police were in here and asked if I filed a complaint on the noise above. Okay, so you're following the right procedure. Just know it's going to escalate. I'm not saying not to do it, but it's going to escalate. As soon as they hear this, they're going to, I don't know, like I've had this experience before, right? I'm in a motel room or a hotel room, and the people next door are like having a huge party or something, and I'll call downstairs to the thing, and they'll get a knock on the door from the complaint police, and then they start making more noise. They're just that unevolved, right? You and I would be quiet. We would be honorable, and so I'm really curious how this unfolds. Yeah. Throw them in the basket and up to God. Yeah, that's all you can do, because you know you could, and then while you're waging war and doing what most people would do, you're the one having high blood pressure. It happens to me almost every week, you guys. I'm serious. I get this. I get this. I'm not telling you something that I don't have to practice often. Vicki, thank you for support. So appreciated your words, sister. I love those. Thank you, Vicki. You're so welcome. You know, I say them because we all need them. I am not pointing the finger at anybody. Oh my God, never. I am going, hey, I just practiced this 2 days ago, like to the nth degree. I get this, okay? I get this. No, I just practiced this last night. I get it. Girl, you look just as youthful as we met. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm in my 70th year. I'll be 70 in June. And I expect to live a long, healthy life, because I am not finished. I am not finished expanding and growing and finding out what I can do with this lifetime. I'm on the cusp of wealth and health beyond imagination. And I'm just so thankful that I found quantum mechanics, quantum physics. I found authors like Rhonda Byrne, Joe Dispenza, Greg Braden, Bruce Lipton, Carlos Castaneda, Don Miguel Ruiz, Mike Dooley, my mentor, Jessica Caver Lindholm, and now I've gone on to be with other mentors too. But just as I've been with these people and studied and practiced so much about, my life has transformed. And I know when I get into shit shows, I have a choice. Like last night, oh, he thought my turkey was dry and he had the nerve to say it. Why doesn't his father say something? Get into that whole thing? No, let's just relax and go. I'm sitting on the floor with my family. We're having a feast. That's where we had Thanksgiving, on the floor. We're having a feast, and I'm so thankful that I'm here with my family, however they come. It's not my embarrassment if, you know, we're out in public and my grandson does something. It's my son, so I'm not going to pick that up. I'm going to let my son have his life. I'm going to let my grandchildren have their life. Right? I'm just going to be thankful. I'm just going to sit here in my bliss. Oh, just sit here in my bliss. Vicki, it's in my book about us being in the quantum field. Yay! Because you guys, the quantum field is reality. We don't like to think that. It makes us angry that what we focus on expands. But, you know, Abraham's been talking to me about this since 2000, since the year 2000. If you want to know what you've been focusing on, look at your life. Do you like what you see? If you don't, no condemnation. Just know you can start changing that MFer right now by your thoughts. How do you want it to be? So start imagining. This is what we go into depth on Monday, is we're going to go into the quantum field right now with our dream and our desire, and we're going to actually feel it and embody it. So let's just do that as a quick little touch-up right now. So quick little touch-up. Your dream, if you dare to open your heart to your greatest dream, your grandest dream, do that. To your ability, open up your heart right now to your dream, and now feel it as if you are in the middle of it doing it. Not like it's in the future, but like it's right now. Oh, God, it feels so good. When I feel it, everything in my body just relaxes. Like it's so destined to be. Thank you, Vicki. And honey, you don't look it. I turned 60 February 1st. Oh, bless your heart, honey. Nothing can hurt us without our consent. Nothing can ever hurt us without our consent. Nothing can ever hurt us without our consent. And the reason is, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And bones heal. Bones heal stronger than they were before. My dream is to have a new lung and throwing away the oxygen concentrator and tanks. Yes, 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 yes. So just hold that picture of your cabin by the lake with your tie-dye Jeep, and you're in it now. You're driving in it to go to the grocery store. I have millions of dollars to do good with. That's my dream. Millions of dollars to do good with and continue to be an influencer for those who are ready to hear what I'm saying. And trust me, you guys, I live this every day. I live this every day. And on the days I don't, I'm really sucking. When the days that I don't, I can get into my little pity parties and my little complainings, and it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right anymore. So I backpedal out as fast as I can, and that is by just sending light and love to it, surrendering, white light through my body, Oh, so what does our body tell us they want? It wants more. You know, this was for our body today, because as you practice this, your body will be so thanking you. As you practice this, your body will be so thanking you. Mickey, George and Mike wish you their best and big hugs, baby. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, we're talking about George Clooney and Magic Mike. Vicki and I have this private joke going on. So, what does your body want from you? What does your body want from you? You releasing all of these burdens is going to be a big first step. What does your body want from you? Releasing these burdens is a huge first step, because all of this is weighing down your body and is thickening your blood. And what does your body want from you to restore and regenerate over the weekend? There might be something that wants you to eat more of, drink more of. I should have some, so let's see, my body wants me to have, keep up what I'm doing, and greens. Good morning, Rebecca! Yay, Rebecca's here! My body wants George and Mike, LOA. Yeah! LMOA, yeah. LMAO, yeah. Yes, so, yeah. So, Rebecca, be sure you watch this replay. It was very powerful. I think it's going to help you a lot. So, it's right away on Facebook, on my Facebook page, this page, where I think you found me here, but it's facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell MA, and watch the replay. It's going to really serve you, darling. And then what does your body need to restore and recuperate over the weekend? My body would like to keep up the walks with weights. I joined a gym. Or go to gym. Yes. So my loves, this was awesome today. This was so awesome. This live stream, because of Denise's courage and Vicky's courage to bring this up, was so powerful. And I thank you so much for being vulnerable and opening this up. And how did you do with your intention this week? I'll tell you, my intention to stay in ease and peace and calm was my guiding post. I can't say I stayed there the whole time at all, but it kept guiding me back, especially the calm piece. Especially the calm piece. Hey, Rebecca. Vicky, wishing you all a peaceful weekend. Hug and love yourself. Be kind and shine your light. Yes, 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 yes. That's what we're here for, you guys. You know it. And, you know, we're at various stages of shining our light. And just know that the more that we can settle in, 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 and release, 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 release the bullshit, the crap, that the sludge. It's like, you know, you're running through the ocean with the water up to your thighs. It's like that when we are holding on to negative memories, when we are holding on to grudges, and it dims our light. The only way we're going to be able to shine our light is to clear this fuck, because it's fuck. It doesn't belong there. It belongs to whatever it is you believe is bigger than you. My body wants more levitating calm. Oh, that sounds so amazing. Levitating calm. Let's just feel that for a moment. Oh, it's like just transcending and just lifting out of it. Yes, 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 yes. I claim that, Vicky. I mean, Kathy, I claim that. I claim that. It sounds so lovely. Okay, babes, I'm going to go so we can get this on Instagram. How long have I been going? Okay, good. yeah, so I want to just thank you all for being here. I want to thank the people who've been here for a long time with me. I just thank you so much for your loyalty. I thank you to the new people. My body needs calm, Rebecca says. Yes, 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 yes. So does mine, Rebecca. We're in this together. And all of my new Instagram people, just sending you so much love and appreciation. We're here for you. We're here for you. For more of my work, go to 3keys2selflove.com. The number 3 keys, like you put in your car, toselflove.com. Pick up whatever's there now. I don't even know, but there's something there. And start doing the work. Start doing the work. Join us here as a community, the Earth Angel Nation, every Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern at facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell, MA. And yes, I will see you on Monday, if not before. If you would like to join my free Facebook group, it is, let's see, called The Confident Dreamer. I'll put that link in here now if you're not in. I'll put it here. Hold on a second. I'm just grabbing that. Whoops. I'm going to open up a new one. Like that. It's this. It's called The Confident Dreamer. Isn't that great? Just knowing that your stuff's going to happen. Copy and putting it here. So request to join. We will let you in. It's The Confident Dreamer. Okay, angels. Love, love, love. Shine your light. Get all the crap out of the way so you can shine your light. And I will see you Monday, if not before. The reason I brought that up is that I am known to do spontaneous live streams when I get inspired, so that's where they show up. Sometimes on my business page, but mostly on this, in The Confident Dreamer. Okay, you have a wonderful weekend. I'm so thankful for you, and I will see you Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern at facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell, MA for Fairy Godmother Monday, where I show you how to live your dream as if it's happening now, so that the quantum field says, oh, let's give you more of that. And so things start coming for you. Okay? See you.